GOEX Apparel is wholly owned by the Global Orphan Project. And this is kind of how it came about. So our CEO, Joe, said that while they were celebrating orphans, while they were making sure that they were taken care of and they were happy and just playing with them and celebrating them, he has this distinct memory of looking at this doorway and seeing a mother with her child. And he said that the look on her face made him feel really, really guilty, because the look on her face, she wanted her child to be a part of that so bad, where he kind of had a aha moment where he was like, maybe we're doing something wrong. Maybe we're celebrating, too much over here and not giving parents what they deserve to care for their own children, since many orphans are economic orphans and abandoned from their parents because they don't have the means to care for them. And so that's when something triggered in their heart, and that is how GOEX Apparel came to be. So our whole mission, we're the brand that cares for kids through strengthening the parents who are caring for those kids. So we, as a whole ministry, we really believe in reunification with children and their parents. And so that is what the GOEX mission is. It's to strengthen families through a t-shirt, which we consider to be a tool. So a life change tool. So it's amazing how many t-shirts people need. So it's a perfect opportunity. It's like the craziest. It's like, oh, why? That's so random, but it makes so much sense, especially when so many of our partners and people who we want to collaborate with, and the people who we actually, want to be a part of this mission anyway, churches, nonprofits, organizations with, a heart, they order t-shirts all the time, and people still want them and need them. It's a simple way. It's a simple way to market their organization. So we use t-shirts as that tool. So our mission is a double-sided coin. The one side as strengthening parents. So we employ moms and dads in Haiti in our facility called Life SA, and they get paid over 2 times the minimum wage plus benefits. And they strengthen their families through that. Each one of them averages caring for about 8 people. So having a living wage is a really, really big deal, especially in a country as impoverished as Haiti. So and we want to continue to grow. We want that place to be booming. We want to build more and create more jobs. That's our end goal. That's why I work, to create more jobs for those parents, and then also to care for orphan and vulnerable children also. So as I said, it's a double-sided coin. So we're strengthening parents by paying them a living wage, and also on the other side of it, we're giving back $1 a t-shirt to a project of choice from the Global Orphan Project. So if there is a specific need that they feel that we could be a huge asset for, we're going to tell all of our customers, hey, when you are ordering t-shirts, this is also what you're a part of. And as I mentioned, our customers are those types of customers who have a heart. They care where their clothing is made, and they get excited about that. And so it's a double-sided coin. It's like a win-win-win on all accounts, and it's something that a lot of our customers get really excited about just to be a part of. I know that the Global Orphan Project is to care for the orphan and vulnerable. GOEX Apparel is the brand that cares for kids through the strengthening of parents, and to keep families together, and that's our main goal for GOEX Apparel. And so that is why our founders found it a big need to start GOEX, because they are open to admit this. They felt like they were creating orphans by putting so much effort into orphan villages and orphan care, when there's a whole other story there, and you need to care for the parents, because not all of them want to abandon their children. They just don't have the means to care for them. And I can't imagine being in that position either, and seeing all these kids having so much and having such a happy life, and then looking at your child and you can hardly care for them. That would be a really tough decision, and I can understand why parents would make that choice. And so we're GOEX is doing everything we can by creating dignified jobs in a market that is not used to that. The apparel market is pretty dirty and isn't known for being dignified or being respectful or treating their workers with honor. And so we're disrupting the orphan cycle, and we're just disrupting the norm of the apparel industry. We're just wreaking havoc, and but we really do believe that this should be the new norm in the apparel industry also. Just treating people with dignity, treating people with kindness during their jobs. It's a pretty quick process when organizations come to us and they say, you know, hey, this is my idea, this is my vision. And we have an in-house artist who is incredible and who's had so many years of experience who makes that vision come to life. And then he works with our production team to turn that into a reality. So at the point of order placement and art approval, it's a 2-week turn time. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2 weeks for it to be in their hands, 5 to 7 days to leave our facility. So and we're centrally located in Kansas City. So it's the perfect, you know, kind of an average shipping time also, especially in the States. It's really, really cool. Everyone from who works here comes from a different background, which is really, really neat. The steps and how things have worked out for each of us to find our place here and find our home here. It creates a really cool team environment and team just camaraderie. Yeah, and everyone brings something different to the table, and so it's not only a cool mission, but it's also a really, really cool place to work. Our goal as, you know, it's such a weird thing to say we're a for-profit owned by a nonprofit. Our goal as we're operating down here is to be the biggest donor for the Global Orphan Project. Our goal is to really disrupt the apparel industry, to be insanely transparent about how much things really do cost. And, you know, we don't have any crazy markups. There's no hidden agenda. It is what it is, and this is what it costs. And that alone, I think, disrupts a lot from what us as consumers are used to, because, you know, you see a price, you're like, oh, it must be this. It must be expensive material or something else because of the price. And we lay it out flat. We have premium fabric, and so we're coming to the industry with, you know, we don't have any type of scratchy fabric. It's all premium cotton, premium tri-blend right now. And so we're just disrupting all sorts of norms as far as a t-shirt company goes. So we definitely have huge aspirations, and we're confident that we can reach them, because it's amazing how many people, when they really grasp and understand what it looks like behind the scenes of other apparel other apparel companies, how quick they are to latch on to our mission, because it is so different than anyone else in the industry. So we're really excited about it. We see expansion happening quickly with the radical transparency and people being able to be a part of a bigger mission and giving back just through a simple t-shirt purchase, and then also treating the workers and knowing that we're treating them really, really well so they can keep their families together. It's a really rare thing to find, and it's not, you don't know what you don't know. So a lot of people just don't even know that this happens behind the scenes. So we're opening the curtains for sure.